We're going to have a bit of fun now. We're going to look at the state-of-the-art flagship smartphone of the moment, one of the two world-leading Android phones, the HTC One. And instead of doing a normal review, I'm going to compare it against a leading flagship smartphone of the past, a phone that some of you will be familiar with, the Nokia N82. Oh, I hear you laughing from where I'm standing. I hear you loud and clear. But just 5 years ago, this little puppy was the state of the art. There was nothing it couldn't do, and people were queuing up round the block to buy it. Well, maybe not queuing up, but you know what I mean. So, let's see how far technology has progressed in a mere 5 years, 60 months. The HTC One features a 4.7-inch 1080p glorious Corning Gorilla Glass 2 covered touchscreen display. Comes with a 1.7 gigahertz processor and 32 gigabytes of internal memory storage and 2 gigabytes of RAM, capability of supporting LTE or 4G, depending on where you are. The Nokia N82 comes with a 332 megahertz processor. It combines a massive 2.4-inch screen, non-touch screen, with 100 megabytes of storage and 128 megabytes of RAM. We're talking a lot of storage space here with this little machine. So let's have a little race for a bit of a laugh. Switch them both on. Are you on the edge of your seat? Tense? I am. Who will win? Oh, how we used to love that little jingle back in the day, eh? So the N82 is up and running already, running Symbian 9.2, that magnificent operating system, which ruled the roost. And let's see, we're just coming on stream now with the, oh no, we're still waiting for the weather. Oh, right, we're up. So I think that Nokia wins quite handsomely on the boot up performance. Unfair, you say. There's so much more to load. Yes, and you're right, but you know, this is not a fair test. This is a fun test. Remember that. Okay, what are we going to look at first? Well, let's take a look at something which is dear to many people's hearts, which is phone calls. Okay, so let's make a call.
Will be 7:19.
Very quick, very easy. A few phone presses and you're done. Let's have a look at the HTC. I have to do that. Find the hand call.
At the third stroke,
Well, I think we can see there's a few more keystrokes involved in doing that than just simply dialing from the front key panel, but hey, it's a smartphone. What about texting? I press the messaging button and I do a new message, gets a little message, says text message to, and there we go, and send. Invalid place, but I've just sent myself a text. HTC One, send myself a text, one press, to, let's just select a number there, and, oops, let's back that up. Oh. Quite difficult to do with one hand, I have to say. And send. Where? There. There we go. Slightly more cumbersome. A smaller handset definitely does help when you're trying to get something off quickly, but we all knew that anyway. That's one of the penalties of touchscreen, isn't it? The next quick test will be a little camera. The Nokia has the famous 5 megapixel Carl Zeiss powered camera, and to operate it is simplicity itself. You have the shutter button there, and you just take the shot. A bit fiddly for you, because I'm done. HTC camera. Hit the button. Done. Instant, fast, impressive. Let's look at music, which is a similar situation with a large screen. Here's a track.
Some guys will drown, you can watch them go, see the eyes roll and the waves fall.
Beautiful twin speakers on the front of this HTC One. And pretty good sound from a small stereo system. How does the dinky Nokia hold up to that kind of pressure? Forward of it. Again, twin stereo speakers. Not a lot of top end though. But not bad considering we're talking 5 years difference. One big difference with the Nokia, the music player is absolutely pants. It is awful. Let's look at web browsing on the Nokia N82 and see how that fares. One of the interesting things about not having I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but not having a touch screen is you have to very carefully get your cursor on the right place. As you see, it takes a while for it to locate the wireless network before I can actually even get there. Let's try going to the home page. Bear in mind, we are looking at a 332 megahertz processor and a very, very, very limited amount of RAM with which to work. But here's the BBC homepage, suitably Symbianized. I think we can safely say that surfing on the Nokia is a pain. HTC, you know what you're going to see, don't you? Press the button. The BBC. Oh no, CNN, sorry. Apologies to the BBC. Fast. Beautiful. And with all the other bits you need to have a glorious browsing experience. Yeah, things have changed in this respect, haven't they? To do GPS navigation on the N82, hit the Maps button. Remember Nokia Maps? Are they still around? Can't remember now. Again, something of a tedious network connection. Oh, aren't they pretty? And here's your map. Fast satellite first time to fix. And there is, believe it or not, navigation. No, I'm giving up. Bye. HTC, let's do a map, shall we? Oh, now there you see what 1.7 gigahertz of power and 2 gigabytes of RAM does for you. And I'm gone, and here I am. Well, that's it. The comparison between the champion phone of 2008 and the champion phone of 2013, the Nokia N82 versus the HTC One. Anybody who says that technology doesn't move fast can just take a look at this, and you'll see exactly how fast it does move. It's really kind of ridiculous when you think about it. that this is only 60 months that we've seen the transition from this small, okay, fully featured but very clunky little phone to the HTC One, which really is a small computer in the hand. The things I like about the Nokia, great little camera still. I still am impressed with the quality of that Carl Zeiss lens and the firmware that drives it, and the little flash for the low light. And the music's not bad, you know, as a music player. And providing you're willing to put up with the vagaries of the interface, the sat-nav functionality does work after a fashion. You can get yourself out of a sticky situation. The HTC, of course, goes to another level with 4G and with Wi-Fi AC for the high-speed Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 8BTX, which gives you CD quality audio on any Bluetooth unit, speaker unit that can accept it. So yeah, different horses. It was a bit of a laugh, this thing. I'm not being serious about it, so please don't give me lots of grief for having a bit of a laugh with these two smartphones, but I thought it would be a fun exercise. There you go, the Nokia N82 Symbian 9.2 smartphone versus the HTC One Android 4.x smartphone. Don't forget, if you've liked this video, please share, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.